Greetings, Earthlings. Argina Abundance here, and I help side hustlers and aspiring business owners take action and create multiple income streams. Today, we are talking about, you guessed it, digital products. So let's get started. So, since I've been online since pretty much, let's say 2013, I've been like always into pretty much the digital product situation because the first thing I started online with was websites, but there are a lot and a ton of options you can get started with today. Now, I will say this, to be honest, digital products are a little bit more challenging to sell versus physical products, and I say this because I just feel like there's a lower barrier to entry to publish digital products. And now that we have all this new technology such as ChatGPT and AI and all this, I feel like digital products might be a little bit, they might be decreasing unless, of course, you have an audience or whatever, and you have a trusted audience who is going to support you and really love your work or whatever. So you have to kind of stand out in that way. It's not as easy it used to be to just get in there, have some kind of product, and this. People aren't just buying anything willy-nilly these days, but it's still a viable business. And like I said, you can still have a digital product business that's passive, but have like tie those physical products into that. So we're going to talk about all these different options that you have. And we kind of already went over some of these in the other 30 days of abundance, and there's still, of course, 15 days to go. So let's get started. So the first one we'll start with is, yesterday I wasn't live, but I did do a video about courses, and I feel like I was a little bit off, so let me kind of talk about it. Thanks for liking the live. Let me kind of go more into it. So courses, that's definitely a viable option as far as digital products. So we can publish courses on Udemy, which is like a big marketplace for courses, and that's where I would get started if I wanted to sell any kind of course or whatever, is Udemy, because they have a lot of promotions. It's like they're going to promote your course or whatever. Hi, Goku. They're going to promote your course. They're going to it's easier to get out there and get some sales over on Udemy. You're using their search engine, of course, so they can find your course. So it's not like it's something you have to kind of push and promote yourself. Like, for example, I have my courses on Gumroad hosted right now. I used to have courses on Udemy. That's why I talk about it, because I always talk about things I've actually made money with, or actual platforms that I've made money with, so I can't just tell y'all theory. So yeah, Udemy is somewhere I'm actually going to put my course on there too, and put my course on Udemy. So yeah, Udemy is a great place to sell your course. We also have Skillshare, which is a good option. So if you do a course on Skillshare, you can put it on both Udemy and Skillshare. So you'll just be getting paid for views at that point. The more people that view your course, the more money you'll make. So you have to make sure it's entertaining and you are making a course that, people will want to watch. So make sure that you're providing as much value as you can in those courses. And I just looked it up last night. It's $14 a month to be on Skillshare. And no, you do not have to be an actual member to publish your course on there. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Danish. I appreciate it. Thank you. What else? So what else? Courses. So of course, if you already have your audience, or you want to grow your audience, or you want to create your own course, or just have it on the side just to have, you can also do things with any, not just Gumroad, but you could do WordPress, YouTube, any kind of like platform that can hold and store your course. There's also Teachable and Thinkific and things like that. But any kind of course, I mean, there's a whole bunch of platforms you can put a course on and just pretty much sell it, or just host your course pretty much on YouTube, sit and then have the video unlisted, and then the links will be available, to the people that, have the course. So you don't have to do anything real fancy in order to make a course. But like I said, if you're looking for other like the actual platform to promote your course, like and you want to be found in a search engine and stuff like that, I would go with Udemy or Skillshare. So you can kind of like, that's going to give more, it's more you're not pushing your course per se. The platform is going to help push it, and as long as you're using the right SEO and maybe even some ads or whatever, or promoting it, you can still promote it to your audience. But like I said, people might find you, or when I was selling the courses on there, people were finding me through the search engines and stuff like that, more so than my social media and stuff, or whatever other advertising form that you have. So it just depends. I did respond. Dinesha said, thank you. I appreciate it. So what else? Gumroad and all that. So courses, I wanted to start with that because I kind of wanted to give her a deeper overview of selling courses online. Okay, so another one you can do are stickers. I have sold stickers now. You have a lot of options on selling these. Oh, there's another site, but I haven't really made money with this called Redbubble. I wonder if they're still popping. I gotta do research. People probably still making money with all of these things. We have Redbubble, Dazzle, Redbubble 2025. Let's see how it's doing. I know they were really good on they were really good with the print on demand at one point, the Redbubble, and they were selling a lot of stickers over there. So we have Redbubble, we have Etsy. I've sold stickers on Etsy. I still have my one sticker up that sells every once in a while, and it's nice because I'll be forgetting I even have it on there, and you don't have to ship anything out. You just create the design or hire somebody, I guess on Fiverr or any other platform to create your design and then put it out there. So the stickers do have, you can't just put, like I said, the low barrier to entry makes it a little bit harder. And okay, the low barrier to entry makes it a little bit harder to do Etsy, or to make sales on these different platforms with digital products. That's why I was saying, like, you kind of have to really do something that's trendy and that people want to buy as far as digital products, because there's just so much out there. So unless you already have some design experience or whatever, you have to be really creative, if you know what I mean. But you can also get some ideas over on ChatGPT as well. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, stickers, that's just a random thing I said because that's the only digital product I really have besides my ebooks. What else? Business tools. This is something I've bought recently. Like, I bought a business tool over on Etsy, like people selling templates for your thank you cards, for logos for businesses, stuff like that. Anything you can sell, pretty much business tools to help out other business owners, and you can make it digital. So yeah. Okay. Okay, and print on demand also ties into this. So we have things like t-shirts. So a lot of people are doing the thing where they are selling t-shirts and all they really have is a digital file. They don't really actually have any physical products on them with print on demand. So you can hook up like a site like Etsy to Printful, and they kind of work together. So Printful is one of the bigger sellers of, if you have the shirt, you have your design, and they'll be the one who actually prints it out and ships it to the customer. So that's really great. Oh, hello from the Neverlands. So yeah, that's always an option. So they have different things, not just t-shirts. Think bags and leggings and hoodies, all the good stuff that you can do print on demand with. You know what I mean? So that's always great. So print on demand is another digital product you can think about getting into. That's a whole another thing. But like I said, the thing I like about print on demand is you can do a physical product, just like books or things like that. You don't have to worry about actually making the book from scratch and sending it to somebody if you do print on demand. Like, for example, Amazon, you can go on Kindle Direct Publishing, and make your own Amazon book, your own journal like this. Get some copies. You could get the physical copies, or somebody can order it and you don't have to actually have the physical copy. So it's just great that print on demand is here. So any kind of digital book you have, you should also have a paperback book. And technically that's still a digital product on your end, because you don't actually have to worry about actually physically shipping the books out unless that's something you want to do. So yes, welcome in. What else we have? So yeah, so print on demand, like I was saying in the beginning, I feel like physical products are much easier to sell than digital products, because like I said, it's just much easier. People want the completed product. They don't, they just it's more tangible, and then you would have to have that relationship with somebody before you purchase a digital product. I just feel like, you have to have that following, that influence in order to get people to buy your digital products. So you have to keep showing up and advertising to people in order for them to, build that trust. People aren't just going to randomly go buy your course. Like, you have to kind of build that up and be consistent and build that trust and show your results before people are like going to invest in you. So that's why I always say physical products out. People buy physical products everywhere. Like, think about it. On Amazon, you're going to go and buy a product that you need. You don't know who really the brand is or whatever. That's why I just say it's just so much easier. If you know you need a new water bottle, you're going to go on Amazon. You don't really necessarily care about the brand or whatever. But if you're buying a digital product, you got to be like, I just feel like it's a harder push because, like I said, the low barrier to entry. Anybody can just go in there and make 1,000 different designs or whatever. So you got to kind of stand out in a way that you're doing trendy things like holidays. You got to kind of keep up with the trends and the slang, and you got to like do something witty or whatever so people can buy. It got to be funny. There's just different it's a lot that goes into it, and you have to keep doing trial and error, see what works, and then add different things to it. It's just a whole different thing. So print on demand is a whole different thing, but you are probably gonna have more luck with print on demand versus just like regular digital products such as ebooks. And if you're trying to do your courses on your own instead of Udemy or Skillshare or one of those. So just keep that in mind. And those are just some ideas to throw around. Whatever it is, get started with something. And yeah, so you can get started. You can start putting stuff up today, really, and get your ideas. If you have one concept, ask ChatGPT. I'm sure they got a whole bunch of ideas you can do that, that you can make some money with. Okay, so and last but not least, we're going to talk about ebooks as digital products. So I've been self-publishing for a very long time, and yeah, ebooks are a great way to have that passive income, and they're really easy to make now. I just feel like the game is kind of something else. So unless the book kind of already has some, it's still possible to obviously get a book to rank, but it's going to take some time. It's just not as easy as it used to be. So it's definitely still worth publishing, but with AI and all that, it's just a little harder. So paperback books, I feel like you'll have a better chance, and it's still digital on your end because all you got to do is create the file, and then Amazon, or there's another one, I think it's called Ingram Spark, also prints out. I haven't printed any books from there yet or had any books up from sale on there, but I heard that's another place you can create paperbacks. I've created all my paperbacks or listed all my paperbacks for sale over on Amazon. So if you go and you create a whole bunch of paperback books, you're more likely to get sales, in my opinion, than just the ebooks these days. So you can have your ebook or paperback books. Like, people are liking things like coloring books, word puzzle books. Those are things that people are, you can have that, and you can have it as a paperback on Amazon and keep it moving. Once you created it, get some reviews for it, get it going. And yeah, I just feel like books like that are paperback, that people can do, that are interactive, that you have to actually, do some work in, journals, stuff like that. I feel like those are more likely to sell than just regular ebooks now, being that it's flooded with ebooks now. That will help you stand out. So if you always want to do print on demand, I would definitely consider some paperback books, maybe coloring books, children's books, anything that you got to kind of write in, journals, things like that. So definitely look into that. And the great thing about digital products is the passive income. That's one of my favorite incomes, or is my self-publishing income. So, and I've been at it for a while. Most of my older books are doing well, and because it's pre-AI. So what else? And you can do the work once and sell it over and over again. That's why I do love like paperback books. So once you get something up, and then you can sell over and over again. You don't have to do the work ever again. So yeah, check out the 30 Days of Abundance Journal. Today we are on day 16, and I'm just going to get into my tea now. If you have any questions, let me know. So yeah, we're on day 16. Wow, been a long time coming. So today's quote is, "For we walk by faith, not by sight," and that's 2 Corinthians 5:7. So, amen. You gotta have faith. Like, you gotta keep going no matter what. You gotta keep going, even if you don't quite see it, even if your numbers are low, even if your views are low, even if you put out 10 products or 20 products and you haven't got any sales. You got to walk by faith and just know, if you keep going, that you will accomplish whatever it is. So yes, walk by faith, not by sight. That is a good one. Okay, what else do we have? Or daily affirmation. Mine is, again, I'm coming back with this one. I'm a 6-figure content creator. I'm just putting that affirmation out there. A 6-figure content creator. All right, so let's go back. So yesterday I did have a kind of an off day. We are human, so it is what it is, but I'm feeling great today. So let's get into it. My health goals: walk 1 hour. I didn't meet a lot of these. Get dressed, I guess, lightly, and drink water. I didn't have it loaded up, but of course I was drinking water, but now I can actually measure it because I have it locked and loaded again. I know it's been a while since y'all seen this baby. Well, that vacation kind of threw me off with the water, but like I said, we got to start doing something on vacations since we are vacationing monthly. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I did end up doing, of course, the 30 Days of Abundance. I have 4 orders now on Fiverr in queue. So as soon as I unpause my gig, y'all, I'm telling y'all, the work never ends. Start coming in. I think about to get another order too, or I need to respond to somebody. But yeah, it's also a back and forth. So Fiverr is definitely up there. Like I said, I just need to raise the price of my gigs eventually. But I was thinking about doing it after how much did I say? I said after I had 50 reviews on there. So I think I want to raise it after I have 50 reviews. Besides that, yeah, I need to finish the abundance activation because it's on pre-order, and it says, "Please believe." Amen. Yeah, I need you to finish abundance activation. It's on pre-order, so I did a whole YouTube series. Check it out on abundance activation. It's all about personal development, taking action to achieve your goals, and yeah, it's just like, whew, it helps activate you, because I was definitely activated during that time. I was showing up for lives that were actually scheduled. The 30 days of abundance is a little bit more lax, and I'm like, oh, I'll do it at this time, I'll do it at this time. But I do need to start implementing more of that discipline into the 30 days of abundance, and kind of have like a better schedule, so I'm not like, oh, I'll do it when I do it. It just helps me out mentally. But with all these different gigs, you never know what time I'm going to be working, so I was trying to find the perfect time to kind of do it. Okay, so yeah, what else? Oh yeah, that Notion gig expired, but I can pick it back up. As far as kale, let's see what we have. Let's see if there's any cool kale ones right here. So let's see if they have any cool other ones. I never did the Notion one, which I do like because it's digital, so I wouldn't have to go out and get anything. So the Kale app is an app where you can do UGC. You do whatever the campaign tells you to do, and then you post it on your social media. The social medias they're using right now is Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. They just implemented YouTube. And basically, you just read what the campaign says, you follow that instruction, and then they pay you after your review or your UGC video is posted. And they have pictures too, not just videos. Let's see if I can pick up Notion again. Nope, I messed up because they ain't even on there no more. So yeah, I'm going to find another one to do. It's all good. I got too much going on. Oh yes, I do have an announcement for you all. I know y'all gonna be happy with me. So remember, I was telling y'all, like, back in my TikTok, when I was talking about TikTok and how I'm running ads to get the followers in order to be a TikTok shop affiliate. So in order to be an affiliate, you have to have 5,000 followers, but it did say 1,000. Then I tried to, when I applied, it said 5,000. Long story short, I ran some ads, and over on the Argina Abundance TikTok, right now I have almost 9,000 followers. It's kind of like falling off, but I ran some ads, and y'all are funny up here. And guess what, y'all? I am now officially a TikTok shop affiliate. Can you believe it? I'm super happy, y'all. So I'm building my showcase, and a lot of the products that are over on Amazon are also over on TikTok. So I'm going to be getting up to date with my Amazon reviews for the Amazon influencer program, also TikTok, so I can kind of kill two birds with one stone. And like, you know, I have that UGC video for my Amazon affiliate, and I could put the same one over on TikTok, see what happens, you know, like that. And then once I start listing those videos over there and getting some sales, I will start requesting free samples, because I did hear the tea is that if you don't have any sales records, I guess the shop sellers, TikTok shop sellers, can see if you have anything under your belt as far as sales or whatever on a TikTok shop. So it will be harder to get free samples, but you know, that's what I'm after, because I got a lot of things on my list that I want to get. And yeah, because I'm trying to redo some things over here, so I would definitely love to get some free samples over on TikTok. But congratulations to me, I'm officially a TikTok shop affiliate. I think that's the only tea that's going on, y'all. But besides that, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. So I need to, it's getting me more focused on doing my Amazon influencer as well, like getting those affiliate videos up, because I've been slacking on that goal. As y'all can see, I haven't been doing my 10 Amazon influencer reviews a week. So I was looking at the ones that I already have products for, that I can create those UGC videos for and put on both TikTok and Amazon. And I also put them on YouTube, another channel. It's actually called Regina Abundance as well, but it's like basically all I put over there is reviews for now. I don't know where that channel is going, but that's pretty much all I do is put reviews over there, and then I post a link. So that's another way I can put my affiliate link out there. So, you know, just another way to get some sales. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today, I believe. This was a good one. So yeah, make sure you get started on your digital product business. There's so many things you can do. My biggest recommendation is print on demand, paperback books. Those are always going to be great. Yeah, and also speaking of paperback books, make sure to pick up your 30 Days of Abundance journal. And it's linked below. And that's pretty much it. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. And farewell, Cottontail. Hello, Christian. Farewell, Cottontail. If there's nothing else, I guess I'll be skedaddling out here. So yeah, you have tons of options when it comes to digital products. Like I said, courses. You can sell them on multiple platforms as well. You can sell digital products on Etsy, on eBay's not the most. That's an interesting one. I would have to look into that. You can sell them on Etsy though, for sure, like stickers, and like I said, they even have an integration with Printful. But let me look that up. I'm just curious. But there's if you're looking for t-shirts and stuff, of course we have Merch by Amazon, or you can sell digital products. Sell digital products on eBay. I have Merch by Amazon. I wonder if I'm even making any sales over there. I haven't did a design in literally years. You got to be approved by eBay to sell a digital product over there. Interesting. But yeah, I guess, but interesting. You got to be approved to do it. Okay, so we have Amazon. I say Amazon. You really can't sell digital product. Well, you can sell, of course, your books. You can sell the Merch by Amazon. So yeah, look into Merch by Amazon if you want to start doing like t-shirts or designs like that. They have t-shirts over there. They have bags. They have all kind of stuff. Hoodies on Amazon now. Let me see if I can sign in right now to see what else they got. And also, if you want to do print on demand or something physical, like I said, physical products are going to be a little bit easier to sell. Okay. I only have 10 designs on here. Okay, whatever. Let me see what they have. Let me see, create. All right, so they have pop sockets, hoodies, shirts. They even got the V-neck shirts. They have phone cases, tote bags, throw pillars, and tumblers. So that's all they have over on Merch by Amazon, okay? So they don't have any pants yet, any leggings or anything, but they do got the throw pillows, which are cool, tumblers, tote bags, iPhone cases, and pop sockets. So there you go. You could get started over there. I think you do have to be approved to get into Merch by Amazon, but if you apply now, you'll be cool. What else? Spreadshirt, like I said, Spreadshirt, and print on demand, print on demand. Like I said, Redbubble, I need to do more research on that. Zazzle is always going to be one. So once you have a design that's good, just go publish it on everything. Publish it even on a journal design. You can do a low content journal book, have that design on there, and that's another way. And then put it on everything. Put it on your throw pillows, put it on your t-shirts, put it on your pop sockets, your tumblers. Once you have that winning design, upload it, and not only on print on demand, but on your, like I said, you can make a journal out of it. You could do a paperback like journal situation. Yeah, there's just tons you can do with digital products. So make sure you're on it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. But like I said, yeah, those are some ones you can get started with. And I'll see you on the next one tomorrow. What did I say? Did I already tell you what we're talking about tomorrow? I don't think I did. Oh, tomorrow we're talking about Amazon FBA. So that should be fun. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll talk about Amazon FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon. And yeah, that should be a good one. See y'all.